Alright, can you hear me? Alright, I am so sorry. I forgot that for the Persona video, I changed up my setup. So I forgot to change it back. Basically, I was talking about how I was surprised that we teleported back instead of going to Grand or staying at Grand Trad because I need to deliver the heirloom. But and I think I did some grinding behind the scenes. Not necessarily sure, but hey. It is what
Nonetheless,
it is.
feeling worn out?
Uh, well, food and rest are good fuel. So.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
More people missing.
Uh,
All
so
right then.
first we're gonna
Let's
head
head there right away.
to the Gauntlet Runner, and we are going to check the pantry. First thing you do, check the pantry.
This is...
Uh,
What now?
let's see, items. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm just checking to make sure. We have some of Scotland shrooms. That's what we need. So I'll be looking for 5 of those before this entire series ends.
Everyone's here.
Next, route map.
Now then.
Let's see.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted
Cheers.
to teleport. Do I have to go down to the engine room? Okay. Okay.
All right then.
Not what I
Where
wanted.
to?
Oh, here we go. We are gonna go to Son Maleo Street. I do believe this is 701. Yep. Another human running rampant.
Talking nonsense, you are.
If some praise the Lord, become. Oh, thank you, dear.
Well then, bub. Here's your necklace
What?
back. The black jewel necklace. Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it. I did it myself. Of all the people, it had to be a worthless Elda. I am fully able and willing to just toss this into the nearest lake, sir.
What?
Yeah, I was the one who helped restore order during the attack. Uh-huh. I apologize for my earlier behavior. The things I said, I can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Allow me to reminisce for a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Glad we were able to bring it back to you, bud.
Thank you very much.
You have my deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promised. Accept it as a gift from the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I could do. Forgive me.
Mission accomplished.
Hey, I just like doing stuff to help people.
All right.
Yeah. Courageous young Elda, I shan't forget your kindness for as long as I live.
And I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell. Alright,
Now what am I to do?
next
May God keep you.
we need to do some sanctifying. Sanctify!
Closure.
And Elda, closure. How may the church guide you? Purify. So, how many... that I need to bless the Saint's Sable. Which gives small HP recovery every turn. And I need another blessed water. Oh, of course you don't carry it. Well, we're gonna run into more of it, so there's that. Gallica. Supporters. Yeah. I want to talk with Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Would it please me to continue our training? Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her. Like, sorry about that. Hulkenberg. What ought we do today, whatever the specifics? 'Twould be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. If you've the time, shall we continue our training? You know, despite Stroll's little outburst the other day, he's quite diligent in his training since. Will, you can't fall behind now. But I can't read. But I recall our practice swords were broken. Shall we go and buy new ones? As long as we don't run into what's-his-face. I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption for the other day.
Listen!
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crime shall be repaid with death. That voice, is that Redante? You remember, he's my former comrade that we met before. Do it.
Wait.
What's the crime? Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty. What Knight Commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished. What is he accused of?
So then,
Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. I mean, he's got a point. Look at you. Because someone offended your feelings. Oh, the poor Knight Commander. Now you're killing him for quote-unquote treason. Sounds like an honorless band of thieves to me. And I do mean thieves, because what else would you call somebody who parades around in knight's armor and yet executes people they don't like? Hardly fits the role of a knight, in my opinion. You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command. You insolent, bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed? This, after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or for the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked. Yeah, it's almost like they're abusing their power.
Redance.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural we punish those who spread lies. What lies did he spread? He was voicing an opinion, and it may not be a place where freedom of speech is guaranteed. However, you publicly killed somebody because he offended your quote-unquote honor. You're not a knight. You're a barbarian. A thug. Might as well replace that sword with a club.
You.
Have you sold your soul to the Sanctists? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win by their coronation? It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of knight commander. One's burdens are different from those of the free-willing and the frivolous like yourself. You mean somebody who went searching for the prince, who didn't give up? Who didn't turn their backs? Like you and most of the order?
You cur.
Yes, the knights have loyalty to the throne, but first and foremost, they are to protect the people. What you're doing is not protection. What you're doing is fear-mongering. You have people scared that one act could have them killed, even if it's something simple. We call those madmen where I'm from.
Whoops.
Try it. Try if that's what you want.
What?
I'm not afraid. And besides, I think his head would look nicely on my wall, don't you? After all, Eye for an eye. I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. I can hold my tongue just fine in front of people who actually earn my respect. You have forgotten what it means to be a knight. You have forgotten what it means to treat people as people. Pity stands my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg.
Tis wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and the vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
I forced you into my troubles again. I'm used to it. It happens all the time. I'm used to it. It is somehow reassuring. I'm glad you were here with me. Who knows what would have happened had I been alone. Somewhere in my heart, I expected he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses. Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose, under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you?
You have given me such strength.
Ooh.
The truth is,
I'm partly to blame for Rodante's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. The man behind Hulkenberg. I feel like I've seen him before. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure.
All right then.
I'm the Visca Alba Tavern.
It's a shite, this has.
Oh, elegant performer.
Young man, hey!
I can tell just by the look in your eyes, sir, you must be a traveler, aren't you? If I'm correct, then please tell me of the places you've been to. Then for a pittance of just 250 reeve, I could bring your travels to life through my music. So you could talk about a place and he turns that memory into music. So it's not just a performance, but a showcase of magic as music.
Then
Want to have him perform? Why not?
Pleased to hear that.
Then I have but one question. Across the whole of your travels, which locale has etched itself into the forefront of your memory?
Oh.
Grandtrad, the royal capital of the kingdom and the most prosperous city in the land. Its main street is lined with luxurious boutiques, and beyond that lies a bustling and lively marketplace. Watching over the lively city is the Grand Cathedral, yet as majestic as it is, there are places where the prestigious gaze of sanctism does not reach.
Let me perform for you.
The city of glory, unlike anywhere else in the world, where the dazzling vivid lights cast shadows of the deepest darkness. Now listen to my song. As I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen. Memorandum.
What now?
Musician. A performer who can create music from the name of a place laden with a person's memories. From the name spoken, the musician identifies the person's memories and feelings embedded in it, unlocking them and magically reconstructs them as music. A skilled musician can uncover the listener's faintest emotions and evoke their deepest set memories, Even for places visited long past. Jesus Christ. I can't speak today. Alright. Next, I need to head to the thoroughfare square to speak to the masked woman to earn 3 tolerance.
What do you want to do?
More people missing.
Ah. Hello, madam.
My.
Well, I find it rather remarkable you'd speak to me. With the recent incidents, I imagine you'd be a bit more cautious. You see, people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us. They push us and our foreign religion away. I'm not a sanctist. No? What a thing to proclaim so boldly in public. I must admit, you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we go have a chat? A discussion on faith in the heart of a sanctus town.
Really?
A Mastari perspective on sanctism. Learning more about the Mastari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding the different cultures and point of view can improve my tolerance. Want to spend some time listening to her? I want to hear.
Well then.
I am pleased to hear it. Well then, let us go elsewhere to talk.
I see.
Have you been to Korean Gate Castle? If so, you must have met the Sanctoress. Oh, where is it? Ah, there you are. Luckily, I didn't press anything important. Okay. So we are on the second day. Oh, we're still on the first. Going to the second day. Then, have you been to Korean Gate Castle? If so, you must have met the Sanctoress. So you already understand how deeply the state religion, Sanctism, is rooted in Martira's history. Yet we Mastari have a faith all our own, and as such, we are scorned in this city. Though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion, is it in opposition to Sanctism somehow?
No.
For our part, we're happy to be left alone to practice our faith. But Sanctism does not seem to share this viewpoint. They persecute the Mastari here?
That's...
Somewhat, yes. I have heard it is more direct in places like Montario. Are you well versed in Sanctus dogma, O ye, born with sin in your heart? Through adherence to the faith, ye must atone. The word closure is an affirmation asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness. Rather, the perfect doctrine for controlling a population, isn't it? Wow. It's a bit on the nose. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Yes, Sanctism is a metaphor for Catholicism and Christianity. And yes, you could say the same thing about Christianity and Catholicism. You could say the same thing about pretty much all the Abrahamic religions, but Islamic belief isn't really too bad in my opinion, but I've not grown up with it, so I don't know much about it. Like, yes, technically I would know about it because of the Old Testament in the Bible, but that is also heavily edited, so heterodox faiths like ours are inconveniences not only on a religious level, but a national one as well. That's why you ought to exercise caution. If you openly oppose sanctism, who knows what can happen to you? Why, even the tournament itself is perhaps another of their measures to ensure our future oppression. Oppression. Of course it is. That's the thing, right? It's always faith is a good way to live, but it is not the only way, and no faith is superior to any other. That is the belief I have been raised with. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean I don't believe in Christianity. I do. I was just raised with the understanding that other people have different ways of viewing the world, and I should not outright toss them aside because I disagree with them. The only time is when that faith is being used in a way that is borderline, if not actual, zealotry. Which I would argue literally every... You know what, I'll go out and say it. I believe that there are actually very few people who are religious that aren't zealots anymore. Whether you're Christian, Islamic, or Muslim. I know there are other beliefs, but I'm talking about those three specifically. That's what's always on the news. And my thing has always been, zealotry is not the proper way to express one's faith. Because that is not using it as a guideline. It's not using it in a way to enhance your own life. It's using it in a way to ruin the lives of others. And religion should never be used that way.
All right.
And I hate the excuse of, oh, well, it says in our religion, in our doctrine, to act this way. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to. I have met plenty of people who are of the Muslim belief who are not hating or who do not have hatred in their hearts for people who are not of the Muslim belief and who are existing in a way they do not necessarily agree with. I know plenty of people who are Christian. I myself am a Christian who does not believe that you should terrorize people for having a different belief system or for having a gender different from what you were born with, or for having a partner who is of the same gender as you. Religion is a guideline, not a beating stick. If you use it as such, all the power to you, but you and I are not going to be friends.
If it pleases you.
Do come speak to me again sometime, if that is, you've a further interest in the Mastari.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright.
Is it finally time?
Alright, so now we have to depart.
All right.
So, first, Gauntlet
Let's go.
runner. I need to check the pantry. No pantry!
What's this?
There's some mellow milk and fragrant spice here. I wonder who brought them here. I could use these for cooking. I need a mushroom. Come on. Alright. Round table.
Aha! I've been waiting. Let's go sniff out that bounty, shall we?
Let's move.
This place here.
Still, a former knight being the one to do all this?
You would pursue peril.
Yeah.
Tally-ho then.
We're off then. I'll take her up to full throttle, so hang on to something.
Trusting the advice of Morris, Barden's right-hand man, the party takes the Gauntlet Runner towards the giant sandworm's nest. They could not know what they will encounter here, nor that it might be only the beginning of their trials.
What to pick?
Alright. So, first, we need to read Pride and Persuasion on the way there. Which, yes, it's a reference to Pride and Prejudice. The New World Travel Diary could be a reference to the Americas, but I'm not entirely sure. This book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Yeah. I thought I read this before.
What's that?
Did I not? First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiation. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Why? To gain the upper hand. Okay. So we are doing this
Sure.
correctly. So you can gain the upper hand, perhaps.
No kidding.
Oh, I see. Oh. It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be. I feel like paying close attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence.
All right.
Now, if only that could happen in real life. Lord knows my tongue feels a bit a bit heavy-handed at times. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. There's still more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Come look at this.
Oh, you lot aren't going to believe what I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at the midnight sun sands. The grandeur of it stirs something in each of them. Could a creature this large have truly existed? Or is it an oddity shaped by the sands? Another truth lost to time.
Looks like a ship.
Oh,
Like, that's not webbing. Yo, that looks like machine, like wires. That looks like a ship. It can't be. It does resemble a giant sandworm, but I've never heard of one growing to this size.
Indeed.
A beast that large could be carved into a great many servings. You're considering how to eat it, aren't you?
Look!
Come now, you're a It's just white sand.
What happened?
That means heat. So it's made through magic, but this... Holy shit. An explosion. So if I'm right, and that's a ship, then my guess is it crash landed here and exploded for one reason or another. The resulting explosion basically turned this entire area into glass. The reason we see sand here now is most likely it's sand from the rest of the area. Sand that wasn't touched by the heat.
what?
Yeah, so this was natural.
No.
Not quite, for how could that be? For this to happen, the whole area would have had to been hit with a particularly eyebrow-scorching burst of intense heat. Yeah, I think I'm right.
Right then.
Still, though.
There's a dreamlike sparkle to it.
Yeah.
Truly, stumbling upon sights like this is the real pleasure of traveling. Certainly took my mind off of our forthcoming bounty hunt.
All right.
That is interesting.
Hail!
Are you content with your findings? If so, I suggest we make our return.
Let's go.
Perfect. I've just finished my drawing. Take it, lad. I trust that you will deliver it into appreciative hands. Alright then, last one back to the runner gets saddled with kitchen patrol. If it's a contest you seek, then consider the challenge accepted. On your marks, 3, 2, 1, and stroll. Of course it's childish. Nearest is a child at heart.
Huh?
Hey, hold on a minute. I don't want kitchen patrol. Then you better move your bacon.
Well, I say.
That will not do at all. Gauntlet runner incoming. She's a stylish one, though, I'll admit. Oi, crew, I hereby challenge you.
Hey,
That voice sounds familiar. Katharina. Hurry up now, before I use my cannon to punch a hole in this heap. He leaves us no choice. We don't have much of a choice here.
what?
What in the... They're already climbing onto the deck from the opposite end? Come on, we gotta go. You ready?
So it was your runner. I thought I'd seen that craft before.
I figured it was yours. All pink.
Katharina? Why are you in a gauntlet runner?
Because I'm in the running for the throne, of course. Isn't that why you're out here? I'm
True.
sorry, but the throne will be mine. I can't afford to lose. Not when true change is at stake. Here and now, nobody gets off easy. Not even you. Now let's do this. Have it!
I don't think she's thought this through. But I guess we'd better put our dukes up.
Yep.
I know we've got some history,
By this power.
but we can't afford to
No.
let her beat us.
Butch.
Roar!
That's nothing!
I can't afford to hold. Warrior! No. Let's do this! Not the right move. No holding back!
Critical strike.
Hack and slash!
Right on target. Nice one,
Behold! We stand together!
Try jump thrust.
Counting on you!
Oh right, I was trying to get all the different
Worthy foe after all.
armors we got to level 20.
Is that all? I can't lose. The Parapus are counting on me.
Let's go! Burn!
You having a laugh? Even in a hand-to-hand fight, I can't win.
Of course you can't.
I can't take this. This frustration.
Well, brains versus brawn. Is that mean? Yes. Do I feel bad about it? Not particularly. She came at us after all, so.
Damn it all! I've lost.
Unbelievable. Well, it turns out you're a real force to be reckoned with, Will. You too.
Right.
You're quite the force yourself. Of course I am. You even realize how much I train? Oh, that was the right answer. But I'll say something about that power of yours. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know whether to be shocked or awed. I mean, they're the same thing, so I think. And yet here we both stand together again. To tell it true, I was surprised when I saw you at the opening ceremony. I never knew you had kingly ambitions. I didn't know you did either.
Got it.
Oh, I certainly do. I have a dream, you see.
If you want my opinion,
My aim is simple. I want to help the Parapus. Okay? We're a poor lot, generally speaking. Not a lot of options for work, if there are any to be had at all. A good lot of us wonder if we'll even be able to afford our next meal. Not something we've got in common with other tribes. I've watched my tribe struggle in an endless cycle of misery, and we can't even break out of it on our own.
what we have here is
But now that anyone can wear the next crown, I'll put my life on the line to make it my head that does. And once I do, I'm gonna put a bounty on every rich and greedy bastard this country's ever known. Plan's not half bad, no? We knock them off their mounds of money and use that to raise the poor up.
oh certainly.
Everyone would be working together to bring in those bounties, and the ones that do get riches and glory besides. Kind of extreme, though. It's not necessarily a bad idea.
In it.
I'm a genius, I know.
The truth is,
There's this Claremar who's sort of been the brains of the operation. Real brainy type, but he's nice enough. He's the one who suggested I take the throne, said it would benefit my tribe, so I should take a crack at it. He's the one who pushed me to enter the race. He doesn't want people making fool of the Parapus, and he shed a real tear for us. I suppose not every Clemar's rotten to the core.
I suppose.
Tell me, what are your plans if you win the crown, Will? I'll tell you if you win against me. Is that how it is? Now I really want to know. I'm gonna make you talk, so you better be ready for next time, okay? And I'm not yielding either. The future of the Parapets is at stake. I started with nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'm only where I am today by the strength I've earned in the blood on my fists. Now I'm ready to take on the world. I could sense Katharina's spirit of rivalry and her faith in me.
Never felt. See you soon, I hope. And
Oh,
then,
and I'll be seeing you soon. Don't you take a beating before then, because I plan to be the one who delivers on that promise myself. I think I might
The
take a
gauntlet
break
runner
soon,
takes repose at an encampment
because it's getting
as the sun
to
sets
like
along the sandy
50
horizon,
minutes.
darkness settling in. What creeps through the sands outside in the night is unknown to the party as they take their well-deserved rest.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pause here and take a short break. So pause it right here, or I'm gonna save and here, and I'll stop the recording for now. And when I get back, we'll start again. Alright, and we are back. So
What now?
I did some changes. So I switched Stroll into Brawler and Hulkenberg into the Magic Knight because we're going to be up against a peril battle after the evening ends. For the mage, I can look at the details. I had him inherit Medi. I mean, I could do all that. That doesn't have... Ooh. Okay. So he has Medi for healing. Then I gave the Brawler Day so he could heal himself. Then I gave Hulkenberg's Magic Knight Lucky Find to increase the likelihood of receiving items after battles by 20%, because that's always good. And then I gave her Blizz because I cheated a bit, and the guide I'm using showed me that the boss we're coming up against is weak to ice. So with all that said, we're going to avoid Stroll, check the campfire, and we are going to talk to Neros. Hello, lad. Your own preparation's going smoothly, I trust. No need to worry for our sakes. We're fully prepared for this sand flash.
Your thoughts?
You know, my boy, you've got a look on your face like you want to take care of the runner's reactor. How about it? Studying such complex machinery, why I'm sure it will boost your observational powers by leaps and bounds. Probably. That is, indubitably. I love that word, indubitably. Can't always say it right, but... Ooh.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll help him out. Glad to hear it, my lad. Much obliged.
Say,
Okay. We've talked about how the runner works before, right? How about I give you a little brief on the fuel system? Remember how there was a crystal over there? That's the core that's needed to make the runner work. Might be obvious, But that crystal's chock full of magla, of course. The more you push the runner, the more magla it uses. As long as you maintain it properly, you'll never have to replace it, though if as big as the one Louise has, you may need to change it out every so often. Really, using it for flight means he's already expending its energy far beyond reasonable limits. No amount of crystals would be enough if you're irresponsible about it.
Spare a moment?
With all that said, you want to be very careful not to overwork the machine. You take a lot of pride into your work. This seems like a lot of work.
Aha!
That it does. That it does take work makes me all the more fond of it. Our relationships not so similar? But you're young yet. Personally, I'd rather not waste power too frivolously. Studies have shown that overusing these crystals can be awful for the environment. If you treat these like Louise does, just using them up and tossing them away willy-nilly, then you're bound to leave all sort of distortions in your wake. That's why I'd prefer not to solely rely on crystals. I want to develop a way for the Gauntlet Runners to fly on their own power, and then take that technology even further.
You know,
Technology isn't something meant to be hoarded and monopolized. It's always been meant as a tool for the public good. That's pretty noble, actually. And something a few people can learn from.
Yeah.
That's a great sentiment.
yeah.
Of course it's great. I wouldn't settle for less. No fun in keeping these marbles to ourselves, anyway. Gauntlet runners soaring through the skies. Teleportation magic. I want nothing more than to see technology spread like wildfire and make everyone's lives a little easier. He reminds me of, like, Tesla from Record of Ragnarok. Though I haven't a clue how to achieve flight yet, much less teleportation. Boggles the mind why the blasted thing sees you as some sort of key. All the more reason why the direction we go is all up to you now, chap. We're lucky to have a captain capable of such magical flibbery flobbery. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Would you rather it was you? Good question. I'd certainly prefer that anyone could use it, but if I were the only one who could, well, if it were me, I would teleport and not a one would follow. That you seem to have a monopoly on this power, and no one's even raised a pip of complaint speaks to your virtue. Oh, he's saying no one would follow him. Standing tall, guiding this merry band, you feel like a natural-born leader, and I'm sure the others would agree with the sentiment. Got rather chatty there, didn't we? But the hour is still young, so while we're here, why not inspect a few more spots?
All right.
Go, wisdom. Sorry. Something wrong with me
Marches
today.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, scroll. I'm scrolling past the party setup.
The Gauntlet Runner quietly comes to a stop before the giant sandworm's nest. It is the day that the sleep-inducing sand flash dances in the sky. Their target is Haisme Noctul, a villain still unseen, who has caused the woes of Martira. Will they successfully claim his bounty to great fortune?
Okay.
This weather should have all the sandworms conked out.
Okay. Okay.
Speaking of which, what exactly do they look like? I
You'll
only got
see.
a glimpse of the lava. And cooked at that.
As tube-like as any worm. They grow quite steadily in their lifetime. It's the tremendously large ones that end up deadly threats.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. What kind of man would want to live in a den of those things? Did you hear that? Just now.
Beasts, and not just one. Should they not be asleep?
Hey, what's...
We've been tricked.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the?
So that's it, eh? But what's going on? Did we get bad information?
No, sad to say, but we did. Oh, man, this thing is freaky.
That's no sandworm. A horror like that could only be...
A human.
A human? We're not getting away without a fight!
Damn it! We can't die here!
Hey, this isn't what we heard about! What's going on?
Something's weird. Great worm Homo butera. Are sandworms just a version of humans? Oh no. Anyways, Liz.
Freeze! You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening, Captain!
And for you, we are going to go with the Skullcracker.
You'll be dust!
Observe, oh power of heroes!
And
Oh,
freeze.
shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
Ice!
Wow, I did not expect it to go that
Went
well.
underground! I think we managed to drive it back!
Maybe. Nope. In the belly of the beast, as it were. I could hear all the squelching noises.
What?
What is this place? That human came right for us and then
Don't tell me.
it swallowed us whole. Wait, does that mean we're inside its body? Eaten by a giant sandworm. Though Gallica is right, this is no worm, it's a human. I would have fought 1,000 humans before I ever imagined I would end up in one's stomach. Been a long time since I've had visitors. Well, make yourselves at home.
Huh?
We have company. How long have you been down here, old man? Is there a way out? Oh, places to be, eh? Try giving that lump just there a big old wallop. If you hit it, that valve that keeps the gut shut will open right through, then go straight on and you can get out, well, through the back. But mind the guts. The digestive juices in there will make short work of you, melt you right down.
Oh,
That would be regrettable. In other words, we have to find a way through before we get digested. If we're working on a time limit, we can't afford to make any mistakes. Let's take a rest before we start this guts clock.
Truth be told,
This old beast's eaten a lot of treasures in its time. If you spot any in the belly, grab it on your way out. Not every day you get swallowed by a sandworm. There's riches in here, but once you leave, there's no coming back. Can't tell you how many folks just like you got digested because they couldn't leave well enough alone, though. Don't get greedy. By the looks of it, you've been here for many years. If you wish to escape, come with us. A kind offer, but I'm afraid I'll decline. I'm a big bug lover, you see, and I still have so much research to do on this giant sandworm. But it's not a sandworm, it's a human.
what now?
Okay, we're going to switch everyone to mage. And I have to go into the... Okay, mage.
Mage!
There's a reason we're doing this.
Okay,
So, if I remember correctly, The enemies we're going to be going up against are mainly weak to fire. And there is a skill with the mage that does a lot of fire damage. It's necessary. So we're going to go to Academia. We're going to basically give the mages, for Stroll and Hulkenberg, their secondary skills. Inherent skills, Stroll, Mage, Day.
Here's the ace up my sleeve.
I did not expect, by the way, to do so well. And I'm gonna go with
I have
Lucky
my own
Find
skills.
for... Oh. That's right, I don't have the ability where you can equip 2 inherited skills for the mage yet. Merchant! Now that that's done,
What now?
scroll down a bit. Okay. So there is enough time to get everything, but we do need to be quick about this.
Oh,
And we need to be very careful. Next. Record my journey, please.
Yep.
Okay. What?
Let's go.
Alright, let's get going.
What?
No way back. There are going to be several things we can get. I want to get it all.
Is this?
Let's hurry.
We're going to have to be very quick about this.
Hurry.
We're off.
Come on!
No, come on! Work with me here! Oh, that's evil.
That might be of use later.
Hey, you found something.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Come on.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Oh, come on.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Oh, I need to be very careful. Watch.
Sounds good to me.
Let's push through. This is bad. They're onto us.
Come on! They found us! Hey! Great job! Great find! Keep it!
I need to go back through the other way because there's some stuff we're missing and I need to do it quickly.
I imagine that would be of use.
All right. How's
Yeah! Nice!
that? Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Amazing! Great move back there!
We've been spotted. On your guard.
They've noticed us.
Well fine. Looks like it could be useful.
Alright, I think we got everything. Alright.
Yeah!
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay.
Here! All right!
Onward.
Yep.
So apparently,
We're still inside the belly. I can't believe this is a question I must ask. But where's the butthole?
No problem.
It's a worm, so I guess we just keep going. The path splits up ahead, but we just need to push.
But
hurry.
Okay. I think I have an idea.
Come on.
they've noticed us.
Come on.
Great find!
Work
Keep
with
it.
me here. We're looking for a graced water.
All right. How's that?
Get ready, everyone!
If you intend to take risks, I might suggest healing first.
There they go!
I was hitting it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
That might be of use later.
Come on.
Do you see a use for it? I say
Of
take it with
course,
you.
it has to have a slow
We cannot
buff.
avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Let's push through. All right. How's that?
Amazing! Great moves back there. We made short work of them.
Alright. All that.
Fine.
There's a monster guarding the crystal, but this seems to be the shortest way out. So we just gotta get this over with. Okay. Fishy Fandango. Bastakunda.
Fantastic!
So heavy.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Do I have anything that reduces this? Begin Sutra.
Here. Let's make an end of it.
Okay, let's try
Tis
Voltron.
yours.
Burn to ash!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I shall behold. We stand together.
And the
Combine our
Voltron.
strength.
Burn.
Oakenberg,
They dodge?
hold
Oh,
yourself
come
together.
on.
Only a threat. This is nothing.
Oh, please!
Okay.
I'm all prepared.
Show them our might.
Let's do this!
Let's try Metaphor. See if this Hello, Meteor. I just summoned a meteor and a giant worm.
That'll do. I admit, it feels good to get
Greater
stronger.
heights.
Oh my lord. Right, that'll make a
thanks.
fine shortcut. We may as well shatter this crystal while we weave the opportunity. 'Tis your decision, Will.
Let's go.
We're almost at the exit.
Let us hurry.
Right!
What treasure we got in here? Scorpion sting. Nice.
Hurry! Alright, how's that? Catch!
If it's useful, I say grab it. Just making sure. Are you okay? Don't push it.
Hey. You know what? Go for it. Let's do this. If I die,
Don't lose focus.
it is because of my stupidity.
Well, well.
Spencer's headgear. Yum. And I don't want to jinx it.
Let's do it.
Catch!
Look,
The exit's up ahead, but we'll need to defeat this guy first,
Ready?
it seems. You ready to fight, yeah? He doesn't look like a pushover, but he's in the way.
Finish it, quick!
You know what? Burn the worm. Hold on, what is he weak to?
yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better
Or
be
so
careful.
okay, so we don't know. Throw God.
Strike true.
I'm gonna throw Meteor at ya.
Still up.
Are you kidding me? Hold on, no, I'm... Okay,
Let's work together!
let's try Blizzard.
Coordination is key! Ice!
Okay, nope.
Here comes the counter.
I'm all prepared.
Let's try Kundera.
We'll team up! Roar!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight. Let's
That's
get
your
on with it!
opening, Captain.
Don't
Tis
have...
yours.
The power of lightning!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Observe the enemy.
Oh, you know what would have been good? It would have been good to use Metaphor right after that. Fudge Nugget.
Perhaps not
Hold
this.
on. Let's do it this way. Okay, first, Kundera.
Go!
That gets us an additional 2 moves,
I can't
but
afford
also
to-
lowers his health, which is the important thing. And then we're gonna throw a giant rock at him.
You will taste justice!
Magic? Nah. Casts Meteor. Who needs the power of God when you have the power of the stars?
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Not bad at all.
Do... Oh, well, I have to do 12 because that's kind of my rule.
Ha! I have never known such
New
heights.
ability.
Yeah! All right!
Good, now we got here in time. Now we may finally escape the belly of the beast. I know we've come all this way, but are we really doing this? Do you have an alternative? If not, there's no sense grumbling. Gather around, children. This is the legend of Stroll, Lord Stroll, who crawled out of the arse of a worm. Crawling out is not the way we're doing this, bud. Nature calls, after all.
Huh?
Taking the piss. No, we are not, sir. Hold your breath.
Damn it.
The indignity of it all. I don't care anymore, as long as we get out.
On guard!
Right, time to go. Run. I love how it doesn't show it, but it doesn't really need to. Oh god. And they say shit humor can't be funny. Oh, we're all gross.
Well,
We dealt it with some grave internal damage. It should remain quiet for a while.
Even so.
This doesn't smell right. Indeed, yet at least that scent may misdirect our foes.
No.
Now, I didn't mean, well, yes, that's a bit of a stench too, but looks to me like Morris's tip was likely no good to begin with. You suppose this was a trap?
wait.
But why trap us when we've come so far to help them? They've not posted their bill out in the capital if they weren't desperate for aid. Well, this must be his den. Assuming the information about Heisman even being here wasn't false to begin with.
Even so,
We've not come all the way here just to turn back now. Let us at least investigate the situation inside. My guess is Morris isn't all he says he is. So the sand flash isn't something that puts them to sleep, it enrages them.
is all well.
Why am I not surprised?
Sure.
You lot just came out of that giant sandworm, didn't you? How? Did you twist up its guts by going as wild as a box of Vespas and it puked you out?
Sure.
Well, it was a little crappier than that. Anyways, what brings you to a remote place like this? Can't you tell? I'm a humble peddler. I was traveling for business to a nearby town, then the sandworms attacked. I was stranded here. Now there's this weather to enjoy. When it's like this, monsters go berserk. Not too many out in these wastes, though. So I'm just here, waking in me boots. But I've saved thanks to you. I owe you all my life. I'll sell you anything you want, whatever catches your eye. Okay. I'm going to need... Do we have anything for MP? No. course not. Why would there be anything for MP Jinzo? Come on now. It's not like it's the most necessary resource in the game. So hard to come by. We'll make do. Alright, scrolling down.
Now.
Now, we're gonna have to change our archetypes once again.
Now, where was I?
So, Academia we go. We're gonna need Medi and Dakunda for the Seeker. Hold on. Let me
What
switch
now?
everyone. So, Seeker,
The freedom of a wanderer.
Brawler,
With these fists, I strike for justice.
and Hulkenberg for the Magic Knight.
By the swan
I
of
am
knighthood.
gonna have to switch out a couple things. I don't need to do anything for Brawler, I don't think, but I will just double check. Okay. So I don't. Alright, Seeker, I need
I've
Midday
been saving this.
and Dakunda. Oh, here we are. Dakunda removes all debuff effects.
This should do.
That's going to be useful. Next, I'm going to need for Hulkenberg, but we find, more importantly, Psych. Because there are going to be a lot of creatures in here
All right.
weak to wind.
I have my own schemes.
Now, open the door.
You'll come again, won't you?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? Alright then. Okay. So, need to scroll up.
What now?
Do. Ooh, bad weather could be good for us. Okay. Alright, so there isn't actually much for us to do because from what it looks like, it seems as if... Okay, we're gonna go down here.
Onward.
It seems to be a closed area,
So we bring the fight to them.
meaning it's gonna be straightforward. We're not gonna have to do a lot of detouring, stuff like that. It's not like the Grand Cathedral or a dungeon. However, because of the bad weather, we're going to be dealing with a couple things. Bad weather seems to enrage monsters, which means
Indeed.
if we get a critical hit or strike a weakness, we won't get an extra turn. More importantly, they also seem to have a bit more health, but they also give out more EXP. So it's good for grinding, not necessarily good for going through. But hey, this area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake?
Look,
Look, there's a hut on the shore of the lake.
What the?
So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him yet.
However,
Something is amiss, though. If this is truly his hideout, how might he be keeping his victims here once kidnapped?
look.
This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even a day. Now that you mention it, you got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
Then we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check the place out.
I'm heading out.
Oh, come on. Come on. I hate it when they make it so narrow. No reason.
We got this.
They're onto us.
Great
Bonus.
find. Keep it.
Now, let's get to the actual meat and potatoes, shall we?
Hey, great
We're
job.
getting... Do, do. Bones. Yeah, I would assume it would be the husk of a
On
human.
your toes, everyone.
A little bit late for that.
They found us. Get ready, everyone. There they go.
Of course.
That should come in handy. Pocket it. Great find. Keep it.
I thought it respawned. Sorry. I'm an idiot!
How's that? Amazing. Great moves back there.
But yeah, this is huge. Especially for a human.
All right.
Pretty though, I'll give it that.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
Probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Okay. Oh! What if the sandworms are all human?
Keep your guard up.
Who's he? It's coming back.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
A Ujius.
Heisme.
I didn't expect you, Chief.
Is
Ujius.
it you, Chief?
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
Yeah, they're usually like bats or raccoons or something. Or they have the
We owe
traits
you
of
a
them,
debt,
sorry.
It seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or
No.
perhaps you know it from the wanted posters.
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point
No, no, no,
standing
no.
around chatting with someone
Hold
after
on,
my head.
hold on. We could talk about this like adults. You are an adult. Oh, okay, never
So
mind.
it truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Why do I
Here I
feel?
come!
Why do I feel like they're Black Ops? Oh, hold on.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight.
Just put timer. Sorry about that.
I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings.
Okay.
I was saving this.
Huh? There's more Heismays?
Push
No.
me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
I got the feeling that Heismei's attacks are wavering. Is it just my imagination?
We've got multiple Heismays!
But only one reflects light. So, perfect punch.
I'll crush you!
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps... No matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come.
Yeah, no, it's definitely his shadow. Let's try sight.
Wind!
Join with me!
Arukaja.
Not this, oh power of heroes! Oh gales of wind!
Allow me to use this.
Yeah, he hesitates a bit. Well, I suppose I wouldn't be able to actually tell, but...
You'll be dust!
Go correct!
The freedom of a come forth, royal soul!
Let's try... Sweeping
The
slash.
blade's edge!
Observe the magic knight! Not now. Right there! Still
blunder.
standing,
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Mhm. Ninja.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
Oh,
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
yeah. If he was actually as bad as we're led to believe, why would he have saved us?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing, strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
But we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
True.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Highly doubt that,
Good plan.
but sure.
Let's take a look first.
He didn't seem to know what we were talking about when we said something about kidnappings. The inside's pretty shabby too. By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper. I'm not seeing anything that would entertain children or keep them here. So, Royal Knight. So he was a knight. There's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Yuji, but now... Is it a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is,
Titles and honors go to the Clemar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow. Their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadowguard then. Discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized age.
even so,
The Shadowguard go unseen by the public. Pariahs all, their only focus is skill. In Heisme, he must be dangerously skilled. So they are like Black Ops, but just a discriminatory or discriminated version of them. They do things that the normal military either isn't equipped for or shouldn't be caught doing.
This is...
What the what?
It says to Papa, "Thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever." Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated.
Oh,
Was this letter written to Heisme? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
mayhap.
I don't think he is. I mean, we'll have to keep looking, but this doesn't look like the lair of a kidnapper. What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Ujiv tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the burns in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn, but judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. He not goes to such trouble for a child he abducted. 'Tis only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heisme's own child.
And so,
He's but a fallen knight and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial. Plus, anywhere he put the body, the kid's resting place would not know peace.
really?
Nobody deserves that. Oh, he's a criminal, so he deserves to have to carry around the remains of his child. No parent deserves... I don't understand why people think because of someone else's circumstances they deserve misery.
Look.
All these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one were to drop it. Maybe it's not because of... That's why. Look, everything is bound in cloth here. The walls, the floors, everything. He's a Yuji. And he has the ears of a bat. What if the reason everything is bound up in cloth is so that he doesn't accidentally knock into anything and cause a lot of sound? Which would irritate not only his own ears, but also attract the monsters.
So apparently...
But there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him. But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weakness we could exploit. We need a way of countering Heisme's agility. Maybe there are some clues in this hut. There's a lot of cloth. There's a lot of cloth here.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heisme have so much cloth lying about? Noise.
That's... Aha!
Ooh. 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 My stomach's getting rumbly. Ooh.
Hey.
Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when the human's about. I see, so the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Yuji have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then...
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
Nice.
worth a shot. Oh. And here's my favorite part of this. This is why I love Atlas humor.
Right then,
But
let's get this plan underway.
where did they pull that out from, first of all?
Eyes, mate! Come out!
Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Oh my lord.
Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Okay, that's just mean. I'm pretty sure Hulkenberg would.
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous,
Oh,
all-devouring
oh.
beast of the Knight's Order!
Girls are fighting! Sorry. Stroll, Gallica, you shouldn't have done that.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Gallica! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night!
Brutal truth.
Stroll, you think you're so smart!
I like to be nice to me, fuck. Stroll, stop being a dumbass!
Roll! Be more careful!
That's right. He's the only reason we're here. Stroll just had to play the hero and take on the request nobody else wanted.
No. That's not what I'm referring to. That's actually a good thing. No. The thing I'm talking about is the fact that he antagonizes. Like, bosses.
Oh, I'm the only one playing hero here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Sorry. We needed to get your attention.
What do you think would
Man.
happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
He reminds me a lot of, like, Puss in Boots.
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you?
You're smart.
I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another...
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
Okay,
Try
now
to take your life. I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
we have our reason to
We
fight.
have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. This should work.
Still has the same weakness from before.
He's not getting away this time.
Let's do this!
Okay, let's try energy ray.
We'll combine our strength.
Let's do this!
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so,
The freedom of a wanderer. Seeker!
Let's do Made. Or Madi.
We can do this!
Or Medi.
I'm
Why
obliged.
am I saying Ma?
Thanks.
'tis best
I
you.
know why, but Mabufu.
All these costumes.
Mabufu la.
I wonder if
Persona,
there's some way
it's
to tell
why.
them apart.
Let us fight as one.
And let's do Ma
You can do
Rakukaja.
this!
I will protect you.
I owe you. With these fists, I strike for just ruler! Take that!
Let's try that.
Slash!
Okay.
How about this?
What's happened?
Debuffs.
I have my methods.
Do something will happen. Good thing I have a
Hope has
backup.
lost her
Let's
memory.
go.
She can't use her skills like this.
Takunda.
That's needed.
My thanks.
What was my task? No sense in waste.
No,
I'll stay my
what I'll
You
do
think
here
you're
is
right?
energy
You've
ray.
Let my power support you.
This
That
is it!
way I could start up next turn. And if I need to heal or use Takunda,
Lend me
I
your strength.
don't.
Use her skills like this.
Oh, let's try Rider of the Blade.
Not this. We're looking good.
Do that,
What was my task?
then go with the Forget Cure book, Notebook of Remembrance.
With these
Then
fists, I
pass
yours.
again,
We'll do this together.
and Rider of the Blade.
Hold nothing back.
No holding back. A tough one.
I show no mercy.
Dark Sword.
Comrades,
And let's try Hammer of Justice.
I'm counting on you!
as the point of a sword.
Dun dun dun.
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
That'll do.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Because he's a UG. He's an outsider.
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A UG drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
No.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying.
My guess it's somebody in the Corps.
Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Long story with that one. Okay, it looks like this is gonna be a long one,
Sorry,
so...
you'll have to bear with us.
I'm gonna have to end it when I can.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on! You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone!
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story,
Yeah. It's a long story, but we're after Louise.
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, the monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crown.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Your fault, bud, not theirs.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
Probably. I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna piece
Hey!
this part and the previous part together, and I'm gonna finish up the rest of this section of the guide as a part .5, And then next week we'll do the 14th episode. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Because if I'm right, then all this is, yeah, it's going to be over an hour, and nobody's gonna want to watch that. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here and see y'all in
What now?
the next one. Bye bye.